Yeah, this got me thinking.
Coach from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I think you said some white lady called the boys on him. Yeah. They came out there thick for them little teenagers, though, bruh. I'm like, damn, y'all came out there thick like that for some teenagers, bruh.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop.
Teenagers is the most dangerous.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
Back to throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
Good D.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, he gone.
Screen and it's intercepted.
Yeah, he fucked up.
He's at the 40, 30. And he will score.
He fucked up on that.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when
Pick
those short
6.
throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now running right through it.
Oh,
nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
Good hit, though.
Just past
He
the
almost
30-yard
took off
line.
on me, though, right
The
there.
Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And it loose.
Cracked him.
It's incomplete. They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. And it's complete.
Oh, good catch.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Okay, that's
a nice
a little
gain of
mismatch.
21 yards.
He's trying to use that. Okay.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. This is Bell on the dump off. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively. They'll hold it to a short game.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's
Damn, that was my fault.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Now, Barney. Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gone.
On play action, they'll throw. Going up top. A 50-50 ball. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover.
I gotta bully that shit, bro. He be too far back. He playing back like a motherfucker, bro.
Drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say,
He's
what's going
playing
on with
back.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
I got him.
Them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he stopped immediately there. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure.
You watching?
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Look at the spin. Dallas. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. He juked the shit out of him.
He's putting the game in jeopardy.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
That's pass interference, bruh.
On second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man Hilton.
Good catch.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Oh, my God.
Down
Now
to the field,
Melvin
we've got an injured Colt after that last play.
Jesus
Well, he gets
Christ.
attended to. We'll step aside.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But
Okay.
he is able to
He
keep
ain't going to
the feet in
return to the
bounds.
game.
It's a gain of 5. And that'll
Off
bring
of
up a
bruised
third and
sternum.
1.
That's some bullshit right there.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he almost picked that.
Disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now fourth down.
He almost picked that bitch.
Hank's almost going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, to pick on the opening drive. Second drive, not much better. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. And that's caught inside the 30.
I can't get that, though.
Big play that time for Pittsburgh. 51 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Forced out to his left. And he's
where my fumble, man?
A little too much getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's
where my fumble at,
you
bro?
feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Green 39.
They'll drop the throw. Being chased under pressure again, and
there we
down
go,
he
y'all.
goes again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them.
Go,
That's
y'all.
the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now used to be a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
So what?
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers,
no.
It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players,
football
athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll come out throwing here on
Oh,
first
come
down.
on.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad
Fucking
Perriman,
open.
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it, got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
You can't
Jars
catch
the
that.
ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Black 99 Philly, here we go. Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, they bullshitting.
On 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Oh, man. They just played me.
Execution of that defense right there.
Oh, my
Zone was
God.
absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Good job.
Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to
Good hit, baby.
back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This is
oh, that was supposed to be a fucking swat down.
It looks like
that's
right
cool.
at the 15.
You beat Schroeder.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I see. He said, I'll pop Schroeder. Come on, man. I need a pick.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball.
Stop, baby.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at about the 28. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Now a timeout
damn,
taken.
can I get a fucking timeout?
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
10-10. I'm on a 4-yard line, though. He got, yeah, the Steelers.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Just 4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call.
Man.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we see
am I
down
supposed to
to
score right there, man?
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason.
Good sack, baby.
He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. He'll drop to throw.
Good sack, baby. He can't handle that pass rush. These niggas can't handle that pass rush, boy.
Start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Fighting ahead at the 15. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker.
Can I get a fumble?
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Pulled in at the 24. He chucks him aside.
Bumped him.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here's Hines. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Back to throw here. That's caught out left by Perriman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Hines on a Thomas play. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain.
Rashad Perriman injured. Get the fuck out of here,
everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Playing me, bro.
To throw. Is incomplete here. The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
The Colts on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Hell yeah, nigga upheld that shit.
A good sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Back to the normal prices. Hey, let me get one of them then. Let me get a half thanger. All right.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now.
Or shit, you want to go in on the whole thing? We can do that.
The scoreboard certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
I mean, because I could buy a whole thing.
Exists for their offense. That's how they have to
have
treat this
my
drive.
money,
They need
though.
points. Big time.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
You said what?
Get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the
said it's
drive.
better?
A gain of 12 and a first down. You know, despite the score line, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be
I seen where he was going right there.
So they look
Yeah,
like
I'm on
maybe
him.
his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Flush to his right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, man. I can't believe he got that little shit off.
A big play on third there for the Steelers. And even 40 yards.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, look at 56.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now Bell. And the hole
Good
closes
D.
quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Good D.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Good stop.
Slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal
stopping
line
me.
at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. back now here on EA Sports. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run it in with Bell.
Oh, come on, man.
Touchdown.
He had him.
Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Good catch.
Intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Just pick me. I should have deeped him.
His interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Over the middle.
Damn, that should have been a pick, man.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pick up there of 20 yards. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that should have been a pick!
He dropped it in the end zone. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it.
Oh, my God, that should have been a pick.
Your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
Yeah,
baby.
Back at the 23-yard line. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Boswell's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start on the ground with Hines. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
On play action, they'll throw. Ebron caught left side. Oh, he's got a little dive.
Go.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Good job, baby.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll try to run with Hines.
That's touchdown, bruh.
Able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pick.
Oh my God, that's touchdown, bruh. Huh?
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They come out here in the eye. They get it to him running left. And he takes it in. Score. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
I need it, baby.
Broken our tie as they take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, it's another nigga that called himself Vito Sosa.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants it.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, for real?
But he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 39 that time.
See, I fucked up on
and
that.
At this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll look to throw.
Fumble, man! Come on, I can't get a fucking fumble right there.
That time at a Pittsburgh first.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates.
I can't get no fumble right there, B.
It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you.
Yeah! He got
pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
Yeah, he got pick six, baby. Pick six, baby.
He's free. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown.
Pick six on that ass, baby.
That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because
we
were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead,
he said, what did he say?
This one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner,
I know. What did he say?
You just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
He is a trapping ass motherfucker, though.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
What happened to your wheels, Vito? What happened to your wheels, though, Vito?
They head back onto the field. They can't do
what happened to your wheels, Vito?
This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game.
Okay,
in this
he said, I ain't riding without the
let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try
I know,
to
you told me.
Forward.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout.
What the fuck he called a timeout?
Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way. Now the ball.
Woo! Killed him! I knew I was going to get him. Blew his ass the fuck up.
There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy.
Hey, man, I should have got him like that before, man. I was mad as hell, bro.
Both teams.
He should have fumbled hella more times, bro. I'm like, man, this nigga ain't fumbling.
Games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Colts, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week.
And I was throwing dumbass picks and shit.
Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. So for Charles
win,
Davis,
big dogs.
Our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I was throwing stupid ass picks and shit, man. I ain't throw no pick sixes though, but he threw a pick six on me. I think he threw almost 2 pick sixes. 10 for 20. My nigga Ebron had 3 for 79 though. Josh Chris 2 for 64. Who fucking scored? I scored 2 rushing touchdowns. I scored a rushing touchdown. Oh, and then I think I scored on 2 pick sixes. Yeah, he threw 2 pick sixes. Yeah, he threw one of Malik Hooker, then he threw 2 pick sixes. That's how I was scoring on me, cause I ain't even scored only scored 1 offensive touchdown. But my defense be scoring, bro. I think I got the #1 scoring defense, bro, in the league. Hey, man. Hey, man, call me right quick, bruh. Man. Man, he tripping. Hold on, I'm about to call this nigga. Yeah, he talking to his dogs and shit. Hey, can you give me 4 of them?
It's on time, man. It's on time, bro. Time to hear that pop. Nah, I won. Yeah. Nah, because I had him 21 zip. The first game, it froze. So we started over again. So, hey, this team trash. He got a slick ass tight end. He got a slick ass tight end and a slick ass D tackle. But I was running away from his area. This is D tackle. Right. So I had to stay away from him. Because the first game, Jordan Howard had 100 yards already. We was in the second quarter with 2 touchdowns. And Clayton and Payne, Howard, Penny, Big Baby got Penny. So Clayton and Payton had a touchdown each too. So I was up 21-0. I just got an interception from Lattimore. So the game froze. So we start over again. He started out on the run, but I threw that bomb to Payne and scored. I started eating his ass up with them bombs, so he started getting that nickel shit. I started going to my slants and my out routes. Fuck it. Yeah, this team 75, he ain't do shit for my team. He couldn't even run, bro. He couldn't even run the ball. That nigga was like a -6. Hell, that's why I'm saying I don't know how Blue lost to that nigga. Blue, he was playing around. I ain't playing around with nobody, bro. Nobody. Hell yeah. She never let me get a taste in the playoffs. Then I built on this 6'7" quarterback I picked up out of free agency. He delivered 3 motherfucking more touchdowns for me, man. 91. This Craig Berry, then I got another one named Sam Lane. He's 6'6" with a 94 throwing power. They slow as shit. They slow as fuck, but I wanna grab Sean Davis. He my right hand. Somebody had him and shit. Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to the playoffs.
You going to the playoffs, Monk?
Hell yeah.
Didn't Chef pop you? Oh, you beat Chef?
I beat Chef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you beat